Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nicholas Khan. Today I am presenting an analysis on Scandinavian Airlines Flight 751. Scandinavian Airlines Flight 751, under the command of Danish Captain Stefan Rasmussen and Swedish First Officer Ulf Cedermark, embarked on a flight on December 27, 1991 from Stockholm, Sweden to Copenhagen, Denmark. In consideration of the winter weather, the flight was delayed as the captain refused to compromise safety for schedule. Prior to takeoff, the captain completed a hands-on exterior check of the plane. However, while airborne, accumulated ice on the wings of the plane caused the engines to fail, and thus an emergency landing was forced. There were no deaths as the 129 passengers and crew members who boarded the flight survived, of which only 8 were seriously injured. In order to reveal the causes of this accident, the communication breaches and non-conformance with ethics, extensive and detailed investigations into the matter were performed. The investigation uncovered that the cockpit boxes, which recorded conversations and flight data, served as proof that resonant noises were audible before the engines caught fire. Additionally, the instruments substantiated that the captain instructed the ground crew to thoroughly de-ice the plane so as to ensure that the plane would perform efficiently. However, the ice was evidently found on the wings and thus led to an investigation of the ground crew. This consequently unveiled that the appearance of ice on the wings was deceptive as it was not visible to the crew. As such, movement of the aircraft shattered the ice which traveled into the engine, causing damage to the fan blades and the subsequent surging of the engines. The culpability therefore was placed on the airline for failure to exhibit exhaustive efforts in checking the ice. Subsequent to the accident, the airline ethically proposed the implementation of proper steps so as to ensure that the aircrafts containing ice were not launched, through provision of stairs to mechanics to allow access to the upper sides of the wings. If this was in effect prior to the incident, the lives of the crew and passengers would not have been at risk and the engine failure could have been avoided. Moreover, the flight data recorder exposed that power was increased, which in essence was contrary to the effort of the captain to reduce power. On investigation, it is divulged that the safety feature of an automatic thrust restoration system was recently installed into the aircraft so as to deter throttle to dangerous levels. But this was not communicated to the airline. Hence, this enabled the effect of the power increase recorded when the pilot attempted to reduce power until the engine self-destructed. The Scandinavian airline was completely unfamiliar with the new feature as it was unethically sneaked in via another system. The discovery and understanding of the system showed that the ethical actions of the pilot contributed to the safe outcome of the emergency landing. As a consequence, the airline introduced new training to the pilots regarding the use of the automatic thrust restoration system. However, if the airline initially exercised their responsibility to be acquainted with the newly installed feature and executed training, the accident could have been avoided as the pilots would have been knowledgeable of the correct actions required to land the plane. Ethics is related to the moral decisions made by individuals and is a reflection of their values and beliefs, which becomes evident in their actions. From this case study, the major causes of the ethical issues are unprofessionalism, irresponsible behavior and general disregard for safety displayed by the airline, improper checking by the ground crew of the upper side of the wings, and lack of communication by the manufacturer of the aircraft. It is therefore the responsibility of those in charge to act ethically so as to not compromise of the lives of others and avoid such accidents from occurring.